Hi Leo, what's up? So I've already previously meditated and shuffled your cards. I take quite a bit shuffling, so I decided to shuffle before I hit the record button, but I will shuffle the clarifiers here in front of you during the video. You appear in your card, in your reading, as the moon energy. This is Pisces energy. Grand Arcana, so it's kind of important transition you are passing through in this moment. By the way, this is a mid-November to December reading because I thought I was gonna do the November readings, but man, this Scorpio season hit me a bit hard, especially when it got near. I think it was Scorpio season. I think it was the full moon and the partial eclipse in Taurus, and I am a Taurus, so it kind of hit me a bit hard. And the push and pull, I had to rest and rethink stuff, and yeah. And reading for the collective, it does take a lot of energy. But it's very fun. So let's go for it. So you appear in your reading as your unconscious self. The thing with the moon card is the light of the moon, it's so much dimmer than the light of the sun. And actually, you can only get the really light of the moon when it's full, because when it's new, you don't even see anything. When it's waxing or waning, it is not that much light, right? So, not only the moon does not really light the way as the sun does, it only lights it fully in a specific period of time, when everything goes up into a peak, when it's full season time. So you must wait. So what I think this says about you being, I think, in your process of deconstructing your unconscious beliefs about yourself and about reality. This is deep shadow work. Deep shadow work. Congratulations. It's not everyone. Actually, I'm gonna say it's not everyone that can do it, but we all have to do it. But actually, when it's Grand Arcana like I'm seeing here, I don't think you really have that much of a choice now, do you? Especially when in the situation you have the Judgment cards. You have here the universe intervening and say, man, you know what? You really have to see this. You really need to check this on you. Like for real. Like enough. Here it's a call to, you're being driven to act upon your unconscious beliefs, fears, traumas. You are led to work from there so you can acknowledge them and recognize them. So you can wake up. This is in your environment, the Judgment card. Maybe you feel harshly judged by others. Maybe you yourself are in a period where you judge harshly others. So I'm going to clarify this card. But judgment can be also about awakening, about relief, about seeing truth and reality as it is. There's only one truth. Perspectives, there's many. Wake up from this. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is the thief in tarot. Not necessarily someone's going to steal your purse or your phone or watch. No, by all means, this is air energy. This is stealing energy, ideas, usually energy. So, this is the shadow you're working on. That is in your environment, but also, if it's in your environment, is within you in some measure. That's why you attract it. So, what is it in your environment that might be sneaky, energy sucking, not retributing, taking more than it gives back. Time for clearing, time for judging. Who gets to stay? Who gets to go? In your environment, in your life. People, situations, perspectives. The chakra that you are being called to use is your Ajna chakra, your intuition, your vision, your imagination. You can use your unconscious mind. Unconscious is not just about traumas and fears. It's also about dreaming. It's about believing the unseen. It's the mystery of life. Divine feminine energy, Shakti, moon. It's your nurturing side. So you want to nurture your deepest core. So you need to get rid of this. It's in your environment. First look for it in yourself. Clean it in yourself. And if it's job well done, when you look around, it's not there anymore. You can also go the easiest way. You look around. You say you and you did this, said that, blah, 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 fuck off, goodbye, and I don't want to see you. And then, well, the problem repeats itself. Not in those people, but in different people, different situation. Look within. Look within and you will see, or you will see. Now we'll get there. We have the deer, shamanic animal, wanting to talk to you. So the deer also represents a feminine aspect of earth energy. Very sweet, very gentle. This energy is available to all creatures, regardless of your gender. So I'm saying feminine is an aspect of you, feminine aspect of you. This is the kind of energy that you can see in new parents. You know, when they have a baby, they're very nurturing. There's also an energy you can see. Imagine your baby can also be a new project. It's being fully present, nurturing, but calm, in an inner beauty that radiates a sense of grace. The deer personality affects other people in this way. That, like, you have the power if you collect your shit with the unconscious, because it's hard. I know it's hard. You don't see the way. You don't see the way, and you don't see yourself in the way. Imagine you're diving in really deep waters. You don't see your feet. Not only you don't see your way, you don't see your feet. You don't see where you put your feet. It's not easy. But you're there for a reason. Sometimes we walk in the sun, sometimes we walk in the dark, but we walk. Keep walking. You still have feet and legs, right? Keep walking. Go forward. Because this energy of the deer, if you collect your shit, as I was saying, you have the power to draw the people around you and the environment into like a quiet tenderness. A deer is very quiet and tender, and then it runs off. But when it's at ease, it's very gentle. Also, the deer card appears when there's a birth, a celebration of a new life, when it's a new situation, but this new situation needs your totally compassion. I think this is calling for compassion to yourself. You need to be compassionate to yourself, I would say. There is some suffering here to do. There is some pain to walk. I'm not. Look, I can't hide this. Okay. Where the universe wants to put you is right here. End the walk of pain, but just end it, not as a punishment, but as in the ending of a process. Turn all of this into lessons, and the swords will fall. That's why you have the owl there. A very wise bird. It represents wisdom. By the way, he also lives at night, so it kind of pairs with the moon that we have here. There's this nighttime quality about all this process in this reading. You know, this is the moon, the full moon, the judgment that is awaking who wants to be awake. The others, you just let them sleep. So it kind of brings night as well, you know, to awake, to be awakened from the deepest, darkest night of the soul. Five of Swords, surely night. Very dark card. So there's this nighttime quality. Here it's also night. You see the moon and the stars. You need to wake up to a new day, to a new beginning. Let be whatever was. You cannot keep dwelling on past pain, wanting it to be repeat again. You just have to look at past pain and look at the lessons. Take your swords out of your own back. You are not there anymore. This already ended. This guy was betrayed, beaten up, whatever. But when you're dead, you are reborn. Don't stay there forever. This is where the universe wants to put you, at a 10. To get there, sorry babe, you have to pass through the 9. You still have to pass through the 9. But you can have the power to make this short. This is waking up at night, worrying in vain, excessive thoughts, crying yourself to sleep, waking up crying, don't wanting to wake up. So it's that kind of dark mood. I don't know, Leos, you haven't had it easy in the last few years. I have a lot of Leos in my life, in my family, in my friends. I have the North Node in Leo, so I have my Dharma is to walk, to be more like a Leo. And you haven't had it easy, I know. But this is temporary. All minor arcana is temporary. And the longer you stay here, that you get to control. You don't get to control if you cross or not through here. You will cross this pain. But you get to control how long you stay in it. And if you learn something from it, so you don't have to repeat it. Because once you get out of here, look what you have. 2 of Wands. Having the whole world in your hands. Having the ability to plan, to see your life in the long run, to believe that everything is possible, to make plans for the future, to have faith, to have courage, to start something. And something, of course, very Leo-like quality, this card. 4 of Wands. Stuff that lasts, that is real, that has passion, that you can trust. This can be any kind of relationship, romantic, business, family, friends. These people, these 2 people are kneeled in front of each other. They accept each other. But you have to be more compassionate to others and to yourself. You have to embody the deer. If the deer personality is in balance within you, one very good thing to balance it is spending time in nature and spending time with children. That will make you compassionate, you know. No one hurts a child, no one hurts Mother Nature unless you have to be really ugly person to do that. You know, so spend time with those that are more close to God, like children, like nature, old wise people. Wake up the deer in you. use your intuition from a place of compassion, not from a place of fear. The place of fear will put you in this dark place, like someone is taking this shit from me, someone is taking away who I am, someone's taking stuff from me, so I need to take from others, so I need to appear, the attention thing, the shadow of Leo, being attention seeker, needing to be in the front row, the first one, needing people clapping hands. Fuck that shit, it's enough, that's your shadow. It will always be there. Cannot fight it. But what's the use of feeding it? This is deep, hard, but beautiful and necessary work. Let me just clarify your reading. I'm clarifying the moon as you appear. Good. So the unconscious is kind of governing your material aspects of life, what you value. It's very good to have the King of Pentacles here, because King of Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And also Deer is the Earth energy, the feminine aspect of Earth energy. Whatever you can do to ground yourself, to connect more with the earth element, do it. Walking barefoot in the woods, at the beach, walking barefoot at home, having plants, taking care of plants, creating a garden, planting a tree, eating food that comes from the earth, like carrots or potatoes or onions, stuff that comes from the inside of the earth. Whatever you can do, do it. Otherwise, this unconscious moon energy can pull you far up. Earth is actually the antidote to all this air. Swords energy, 9 and 10 of swords, difficult air energy, and then earth energy, positive grounding. The more you'll do it, like some physical exercise, of course I'm gonna say yoga, but I'm a yoga teacher, but do whatever blows your hair, baby, whatever works, whatever feels good. If you wanna run, mess up with your knees, do it. Cycle, whatever, just do it. Move your body. There's nothing like moving our body. So I was clarifying, also asking to clarify the 10 of swords. Where the universe wants Leo to go is to the 10 of swords, to end all this pain, end all this unnecessary pain, because here is totally unnecessary. This is in vain. This nighttime shit, make it as short as you can. As short as you can. Because you want to go here. To the 10. The 10 is completion. It's over. It's dead and done. It's over. It's when your deep pain meets deep relief, and you kind of understand it all. You have like this epiphany moment, like, aha, now I get it. I'm like this, or this happened because of this and this, da 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 da. And you suddenly get it, and you're free. And the swords become lessons, and you win. You never lose anything at all. And you move past this. And you wake up. The universe is creating situations, bringing you people for you to wake up. And reconcile even reconcile with your shadow. Just get to know her. Be friends with your shadow. And she will be your friend back. She will tell you your shadow, this kind of shadow, but particularly what is related with toxic patterns that come out of sabotage, fear. They're always expressing something. They always have something. Shadow always has something to say. It always brings a message. Let it speak. Talk with her. Have a tea with your shadow. Let's go for the 10 of Swords. See? More swords. Look, I cannot make this shit up. Bottle, top of the deck, 10 of Swords. So you usually have 2 10 of Swords in this reading. To clarify the 10 of Swords, you have the 7 of Swords. Now, if this is in your environment, people, situations, usually people and situations that repeat, like you're on repeat mode, seven is exactly the same. It's just that the 7 is like an upgrade of the 5 of Swords. So because this guy is taking even more. But this is an aspect of yourself as well. Who are you lying to? Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to others. And that's one of the Leo's shadow as well. The lying. Guys, if you have a problem with truth, truth will always have a problem with you back. So, this is the card of getting away with things. And what I think the universe is telling with this very truth and clarity card is you cannot get away with anything. It's the law of karma. Good actions, good consequences. Bad actions, bad consequences. Okay. And the 10 of Swords again. The universe really wants to speak about the 10 of Swords. Look, behind the 10 of Swords you have the Wheel of Fortune. So the universe is ready to spin the wheel, clear the air, and make your life move forward. And give you whatever you have planted, whatever you have deserved. But first, you need to get out of this energy. Five of Coins. Leo, the lack of clarity, the lack of even material and financial aspect of your life, but especially the lack that creates fear, like feeling outside when no one is letting you win or in. It's all a show. It's all a show that you're putting to yourself. There are no victims. You have the choice to stop the illusion of 5 of Coins. You can always ask for help. And you can always do better for yourself. Standing here outside of the church, begging for attention, begging for love, begging for whatever you are begging, it's a choice. Because if you turn your back to the church, you see all the 5 of Coins, gold coins, are at your back, at your disposal. It's just that you didn't see them. Because there's this role in asking for instead of doing it for yourself. There's this role you seem to enjoy playing at the moment. Six of Swords, more swords energy. Whatever you can do to pull down to earth, please do it. You really need to do it. Too many swords energy in this reading. Well, this reading is turning to a very specific one. It might not resonate with all of you Leos out there. If it doesn't resonate, you can watch your sun, your moon, or your Venus if you're looking for a love reading. We just clarify this Five of Pentacles. And then you have Leo. Beautiful. Your car. So the universe will put you through the ring, will call you out, or you will be called out, and stuff might fall upon you, so that stuff might fall into place, as we see with the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Strength card. So you, whatever happens, you have all the strength you need. And this is you. This is Leo card. This is process is just for you to look within where you've been hiding, where you've been lacking, where you've been lying to yourself or to others, and where you've been let others also lie and take. This is the energy that is being, shaken here is the give and take. The giving nothing and expecting everything in return. Or giving to receive. Or taking because the need, the codependence is so too much here. There's too much desire in this reading. But desire in a way of needness, clinginess. I don't know how to say this in English way. Clinginess, well, you get me, codependency. What is being cleared here in this mid-November throughout December reading, and you finish the year with cleanse, with strength. Maybe next full moon, from this full moon to the next one, you get the job done. So you can get here. This is an honest plan. This guy has nothing to hide and is not hiding from anyone. Everything is pretty clear. Four of Wands. Honest relationship. Business, romantic, from family. Honest. Clear. More swords. I think we have all the heavy swords energy on the table. Eight of Swords. You have to want to be here. You have to want to be present, regardless the situation. You have to want to take this blindfold off and see the truth. Otherwise, you'll keep hiding your whole life. Hiding from yourself and hiding from others. And then the sun comes. Top of the reading, you have the sun. There's hope. There's always hope. The night ends and the sun and a new day is born. As long as you have this blindfold on, and you don't want to see the truth about yourself, the truth about others, it will always be night. No one except yourself can take this blindfold off. So Leo, strength is by your side. This is also the universe stepping in to help you, alright? You are not alone. But I'm not gonna lie to you. The process is kind of tough, but it's necessary. These swords need to go. You cannot have all this swords energy within you and around you. Too much lack. Too much lack, but hidden. It's on layers. It's hidden. It's deep. Yeah, it's deep. It's deep. It's ancestral. It's connected to the feminine energy. Let's see what the universe has to say. Okay. See why we're not alone? Oneness is my true nature. You see, it's like this, you have to become whole to yourself. Become whole. Stop hiding the worst parts of you because you think the world don't understand, because you don't understand yourself. Face them. Take the blindfold off. Otherwise, they're here. You know, because there's this process of stopping the anxiety and the shame and the guilt to becoming hopeful and courageous and planning ahead for the future, for the kind of relationships that last, business, family, romantic, whatever resonates for you. But for that, universe wants you to do this work first. And the period, the season of pain, of learning through pain, end this. And this 9, you go to a 10. But take care of this sneaky energy. You're a Leo. You're doing this to yourself. And if you let other people in your life do it to you, well, then you're just doing a disfavor to yourself. This comes from this illusion that the I am not enough illusion. So if I am not enough, I'm gonna punish myself, or I'm gonna pretend I am more from this place that I am not enough. So you're really showing not who you truly are, but a mask based to put on top of this lack. You take off the mask. Take off the mask. That's what the universe is saying. You wake up. Something or someone in your environment will make you wake up. Don't worry. You'll be waking up to take care of this sneaky energy within you and also in others. You will attract also people that will show you how to be honest and true. People that probably have been through the same as you or similar and can help you with that because they're over that and done with that. So you take off the mask and you deal with the lack, deep-rooted lack idea of I am not enough. You deal with it. Strength. This is not I'm so strong, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm so strong, I talk louder than you. I am so strong, I am right and you're wrong. This is not that kind of strength. That is not strength, by the way. This strength is sublime. You see, this woman is petting a Leo that is like her puppy or dog. She's not beating the Leo up with a stick. She does not have a leash on the Leo. Just her presence, it's enough to tame the Leo. This is also a metaphor for taming the Leo inside of you. So if this raw animal creature that can eat anyone alive and be very, very cruel when abusing the power, because Leos have that tendency of, it's one of the Leo shadows, abusing the power. Well, you can use your power wisely. So strength, sublime strength, strength without blood is by your side. That means you are receiving through this process, the hard process, I'm not gonna lie, you are receiving help from the universe. Be grateful, because many people pass through all of this with less help, with less guidance and support. Also because they can, but anyway, that's a different story. Just recognize when you are being guided, recognize when you are being supported, and recognize it without pride. Because everyone deserves to be supported and helped. There are no special people. We are all special in our own way. Let the sun shine. Because you live too much in the night, you won't know the difference between night and day. Well, let's just take one more oracle and we are finished with this reading. There's 2 cards. I'm gonna just ask for one, okay? It was something there about past life. I'll take a past life card for you. Okay, good. Participation, participação. Let's just see, because I got the signal to read a past life card. Well, so much. Communal living, love life, male, female, and orphan. And the universe gave me just one card for Leo regarding a past life that is relevant to this particular reading that I'm doing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, one card. Okay. Ooh, just got the chills now. Greco-Roman. But I got the chills because the card here was persecution and inquisition. So, this card is so heavy, God. I can't even look at it. Well, probably you had a past life that you were persecuted as witch, whether you were one or not, by the Inquisition, and that might be affecting your present life. What usually happens is that you're very sensible to the opinion of others, because in past life someone just pointing the finger saying, hey, witch, blah blah, was enough to put you in the fire or being drowned or whatever, or cast stones or whatever they did, unpleasant things, all of them. So that might make you very sensible in this life to other people's opinions or gossip, because back in the days, gossip was enough to make a good woman go into the fire. So, well, but anyways, the card that popped out was Greco-Roman card. So you might be, I don't know, fond of Greco-Roman period or culture. There might be something in here for you regarding the wisdom or philosophy of these times. You might find some answers studying Greek or Roman mythology, for example, if you like, there's something in here for you in this period of time. That means you might regain some past life wisdom by, I don't know, watching movies, reading books, or visiting Greece, for example. All right, participation card, oracle card. Okay, good. Oh, beautiful. So this card is the equivalent card of the Four of Wands. That's what we have here. So we kind of have a repetition, although this is a different, not Rider-Waite Tarot, this is Oracle, so it has a different way of reading. So let's see. So I'm going to translate as you don't know. If you don't know this, I'm translating from Portuguese, so just bear with me. This is amazing. So, man, you cannot make this up. This card is about, you'll see, okay. Remember me talking about the night and the day and all these metaphors that I was saying? So, it says here, have you ever noticed the night passing by? Little people are aware of the things that are happening every day. Have you ever paid attention to the night coming? At midnight, at his song, the song of midnight, at the rising of the sun and its beauty. We all have been behaving like a bunch of blind men. In such a beautiful world, we live in little spaces in our own misery. Misery is familiar, and even though if someone wants to get you out of it, you will resist. See the resistance I've been mentioning, all this Swords energy? Because you don't want to be distanced from the misery, from your pain. Anyways, there's so much joy around you. You just have to understand this and become a participant and not a spectator. Philosophy is speculation. Zen is participation. Because this oracle is from the Tao philosophy, so they also mention the concept of Zen very much. Participating to saying goodbye to the dawn, participating to the night coming, participating of the stars, of the clouds. Make participation your lifestyle. So, getting out of this, I was saying, getting out of all this air energy and stepping more into earth energy. This is participating. This is stuff you can see, you can touch, you can smell. This is doing. Dense earth energy. Participation. Make participation your lifestyle, and all your existence will transform into enormous joy, a great ecstasy. You could never imagine such a perfect universe. Each one of the figures of this mandala, this is a mandala, is with the palm of the hand, with the palm of the right hand facing up, in an attitude of receiving, and the left hand turning down in an attitude of giving. The circle that they compose creates a tremendous field of energy that assumes the shape of a, I don't know how to translate it, of a double dorje, the Tibetan symbol for lightning. A mandala has a similar nature to the field of energy that forms around the Buddha, for whom everyone does part of a circle, making contributions to the creation of a unified and vital being. It's like a flower that is even more beautiful than the sum of its parts. And at the same time, the beauty is bigger than any of their petals. Now, an opportunity, and this is the opportunity in your environment, this judgment. An opportunity is being given to you to participate with other people, giving your contribution to create something bigger and far more beautiful than each one of you alone could do, isolated. So your participation not will only nurture you, but also bring a precious contribution for the whole, for the group. So this is about creating with a group of people to the collective, instead of acting alone for your own image, your own status, whatever all those things Leo is shadowy, Leo's shadow is attracted to. So participate. You see, there's a big difference between participating with others and I'm going to say this in English, wait. There's a big difference between participating with others and going solo. To go solo, you first need to learn how to participate with others. Okay? There is great strength in asking for help. There is great strength in knowing how to work in groups. There is great strength in working for the greater good. And there's nothing wrong with doing it just for yourself. But first, so the doing it for yourself comes from the right place, from a good, pure intention. First, you need to learn how to participate with others in your own role, okay? Tough reading, Leo, but you know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope to see you soon on the next reading. Please, if you like this reading, make sure you hit the like button. You can share and subscribe to the channel, or can also contact me through Instagram, Mystic Yogi Mom, for a private reading if you feel like that might be something nice for you. Well, thank you very much for being there, and bye. Good night.